Shields up, Ironbreakers. Rurikhan here coming at you with another video. Welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise, and today we're going to be talking about the multiplayer. As I told you guys in my review video, there was only a small window of opportunity to test out the multiplayer servers during the review period, and unfortunately, due to my own personal schedule, I wasn't able to make those multiplayer sessions. So I figured I would wait until the game was released and test out the multiplayer for myself in a live environment to see if everything is working okay or if there are any issues. Because one of the things that I noticed in my comment section on the lead up to Monster Hunter Rise is that there were a lot of people that were concerned with how robust the multiplayer was going to be on Nintendo Switch. Well, I'm happy to report that the multiplayer works just fine. I've had no issues with it whatsoever. I've tested it with 3 of my friends so far. So I've tested with a friend from Germany, a friend from the Netherlands, and a friend from the States. Which, by the way, that was actually in the last live stream that I did. So if you go to the tail end of my last live streams, I'm actually playing with someone who is from the States, in case you guys are curious. And there was no noticeable lag issues. There was no, disconnects. I personally haven't been disconnected once from the servers. So far, I'd say things are working pretty good. It is important to mention, though, that if you want to actually play online, you're naturally going to have to get a subscription of Nintendo Online, which costs you like 20 euros or $20, depending on which region you are talking about. And that will give you like a full year of Nintendo Online, which I think is like less than half of the equivalents on Xbox and PlayStation. So, it's not massive, but I still understand. We are during a pandemic and, budgets are tight. So, but it is what it is. If you want to play online, you're going to have to get Nintendo Online. On the other hand, if you want to play with a friend locally, you can do that without playing Nintendo Online. So like if you live next to a friend or you're, at least within a reasonable distance and you guys are able to get together and play games, then you can just use the local function and just play with your friends locally. And for that, you do not need Nintendo Online. So, that's how that system is working. And now you guys are like, okay, so you played with your friends. How complicated is it? It's going to be like some super convoluted system with friend codes and whatnot. Well, if you want to have access to the friends list, yes, you're going to have to use the Nintendo friends list, the friend codes, and all of that stuff. But assuming that you already have your friends list with all your friends like filled up and all of that stuff, it's actually fairly seamless to get online with Monster Hunter. So let's get started with the very basics. You got Senri the Mailman right in the middle of Kimura. He is the one who manages all of the online aspects of the game as well as the DLC. So for instance, your deluxe items for DLC, he's the one who's going to get them. So you go over here, you talk with him, and the first option, play online, and you can basically find a lobby. Now, finding a lobby is super easy. You basically just select if you want to try and look for a monster or something, although I don't think that a lot of people are creating lobbies like this right now, due to the fact that there is a different system that allows you to basically select a specific quest. So I'll tell you guys about that system later, but just know that you can select a specific target monster. The monsters that show are going to vary depending on the number of stars that you put here, which these are your gathering hub quests. So these would be the 2-star gathering hub quests, and then you can see targets. Okay, we got the Great Rogi, the Lagombi, the Royal Ludwrath, so on and so forth. I'm not going to go too much higher than this because I want to prevent people from seeing monsters that maybe they haven't seen in the game yet. But yeah, there you go. So you select what quest type you want. You can select minimum hunter rank for the people that can join. You can select the maximum, which right now is 7 since hunter rank is still locked. And you can also select only people that are of the same language as you or people that are from any language. Basically, you can search lobbies like this. And as you can see, there's a bunch of lobbies here. And you can just join someone else's lobby and boom, done. So that's one of the ways to do multiplayer if you're looking to do multiple quests with the same people without actually having to jump constantly into different lobbies. You can just do this. And in case you guys are wondering, okay, but how fast is it to load in? I'm going to load into a lobby and then I'm going to leave because I don't want to I don't want to waste people's time, but I'm just going to jump in here just so that you guys can see. But it is usually fairly fast, like boom, we're in the lobby. Just like that. And in case we want to join their quest, we can already do it. You hold down L1, You go up, which by default will give you the quest board, and I can just like join. Looks like they're gonna go hunt Magnamalo. So just like that, boom, you guys saw how fast it was. I was playing offline, I went online and joined this lobby, and I'm instantly able to get started. So super seamless, no issues there. I'm actually gonna leave the lobby now so that those guys can get their 4th player. But yeah, that is the lobby function. The other way is you can create your own lobby, which is fairly simple. You get basically the same options as with the find lobby. You can either choose a target that you want to go hunt. You can choose the quest types. You can even go for expedition tours or just hunting, slaying. If that is what you are doing, you can, you can create a multiplayer lobby. It's not particularly hard. If you want to create a private lobby just for you and your friends, you can put a passcode down. But there's even something else that you can do with your friends, which is the Hunter Connect. Now, the Hunter Connect is a new feature in the game, which I haven't really explored all that much because I haven't really had a chance to do so. But basically, you access it through the menu, and you can just come over here, Hunter Connect, and then you can create a new Connect. And this works almost like squads in Monster Hunter World, from what I can tell, where basically you just invite a bunch of people to connect with you, and then you can just see if any of those people are active at any given point. So I created this one just for testing. But basically, if I jump into another lobby now, because you have to have the people in the lobby in order to invite them for your connect thing. So let me just search like for a bunch of lobbies here, and then we can go to this lobby. I'm actually surprised at how fast it is. There's no giant loading screens or anything like that. It's like, boom, we're in the lobby. And then in here, if you go to the Hunter Connect options, you can actually invite the people of this lobby to join your Connect. And once they join your Hunter Connect, you can then just like start up a lobby. And at any point in time, whenever they feel like playing multiplayer, they can select, okay, I want to join this Connect. And again, it works kind of like squads, right? You basically just join the people that are in that same Hunter Connect. And whenever someone comes online, they have the option to join it that way. This is also useful if you just want to play with a couple of friends. You can just set up a Connect for like all of your friends, and then boom, you'll all be able to just join in that way. Now, besides lobby and all of that stuff, there is also a friend list, which you can go through your friend list and you're able to just straight up see if someone is playing in a lobby that has spots, and you can try and join their lobby, or you can invite them to join your lobby directly from your friends list. So if you create a private lobby, you can just invite your friend through this menu, and you're able to just get them in on your game. The other thing is there is a mutual likes list. And this is basically, Monster Hunter Rise has a system almost like Facebook or Twitter or whatever, where you can like people that you've played with, and it keeps track of that. It also gives people points whenever they receive likes, and these points go towards you receiving rewards like consumables, armor spheres, stuff like that. You can get that for basically being a good hunter online and people giving you likes, which is kind of like a meta social network thing that I was a little bit thrown back. I was like, oh, so if you play well, people recommend you and then you get items. I don't know, this is kind of weird in my video game, but that's a system that they have in place, and it keeps track of people that you've liked, which is weird because I'm pretty sure I like Kegaran, but he doesn't show up in here. Anyway, I also liked Wade, and he also doesn't show up in here. It is kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, this tracks them, and then you can see if they're currently online, see their lobby, so you can kind of like make friends if you enjoyed playing with some people and you use the like system. It's tracked here so that you can go back and play with those same people. However, there is another system that is a lot simpler for you to just like play online if you want to, which is you can access a quest board from anywhere in the village by default, you press L1 and it shows you the option quest board. So you click that, and in this quest board, you can basically respond to join request. Another way of doing it is if you use the action bar, which is just your D-pad, there's a quest board there as well. And so what you can do is you can just respond to join request, and you can select specific quests Like, say you want to go do a rampage. If I just tap this, it's going to look for a rampage that somebody is doing. And I think you can, yeah, you can choose the level of the rampage. So I can choose the number of stars of a rampage. And they're just like, okay, take me to a 2-star rampage. Boom. It will automatically join you on a rampage that is either currently ongoing or a rampage that is about to start. So, you know, if you just want to join a rampage, you can do it that way. Or you can just straight up choose specific quests to join. It's like, oh, I want to join people that are currently doing Jumped in the Frost Islands for a great Izuchi. And it works. So long as there's someone doing that quest. I'm not exactly sure what happens if nobody's doing it. Probably it will create the quest. And there's also a random version. So basically, it's like, just put me in a hunt with random people. And boom. And this works. And so far, as of the recording of this video, all of these systems work flawlessly. No issues whatsoever. Now, in the future, I don't know, but I'm just telling you guys I've been testing it over the last couple of days. I haven't had a single disconnect. I haven't really had, you know, ridiculous amounts of lags. Like, sure, there's a couple of occasions here and there where you might see a monster slide around a little bit, you know, the same way that you had in World. But so far, so good. Anyway, this is for all the people that were concerned about multiplayer. Let me know what your experience has been in multiplayer in the comment section down below. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you did not enjoy this video, hit the dislike button because feedback is important. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay strong, stay safe, peace out.